Get ready, Barnwell. The biggest event of the year is back. The Barnwell Sundial Festival returns May 9th and 10th in beautiful downtown Barnwell. Friday night will feature Mimi, bringing her soul sound to the stage, and Out on a Limb Circus Arts, thrilling the crowd. Saturday will be a day full of delicious food, amazing vendors, and a car show. And don't miss the Barnwell Sundial Festival pageant for all ages. Mark your calendars now for the Barnwell Sundial Festival on May 9th and 10th in the Circle in downtown Barnwell.
I've had an opportunity to give back to my community as a teacher and my country as a Marine. I'm Attorney George Sutton. Hurt on the highway, just call all nines.
Cardiac emergencies can happen anywhere at any time, but you can be the difference. Join News 1226 and the American Heart Association for a full-day telethon Thursday, May 1st to support CPR training, emergency response planning, and life-saving research.
Catch all of today's Braves game highlights tomorrow. Braves Fastball. The only place to watch is Peachtree Sports Network. Braves Fastball on Peachtree Sports Network.
I'm Austin Jackson, the Augusta Guy, and my team is proud to be the official injury lawyers of the Augusta Green Jackets. The Augusta Guy, supporting Augusta's team and all those who call the CSRA home. Call Austin Jackson, 706-724-7224.
The First Alert team, named best in Georgia.
At Parker's Kitchen, we go big, like our huge, crunchy, juicy, never frozen chicken tenders with an extra large serving of Parker's signature sauce at Parker's Kitchen.
Live from Augusta. Breaking news.
Well, breaking news live at 5. Columbia County Deputy Gavin White is being released from the hospital nearly a week after being shot on I-20.
Right. Officials say he is at home and resting, and they want to thank everyone for their support. We will have more on how the community is helping in just a few minutes. But we do want to say a community preparing to say goodbye to the deputy who was killed that night, the same night Deputy White was shot. Carolina Pottery is making black and blue ribbons in honor of Deputy Brandon Sykes to place along that funeral route. That route starts at Petite Funeral Home on Davis Road in Augusta and ends at the Columbia County Performing Arts Center.
A lot of us here really do support our men and women that put on that uniform every day. A lot of these people are the ones that respond if we need them here. So it's possible we have met some of these people, so it directly impacts us too, that we may know some of these people that were directly impacted by this. And it's the right thing to do.
The procession will gather around 10:30 Monday morning. It will leave around 11:20. The funeral for Deputy Sykes starts at noon. Congressman Rick Allen honoring Deputy Sykes and White while speaking out on the House floor last night. He says the tragedy is a reminder of their commitment to selfless service, prioritizing others' safety above their own.
While our community grieves this tragic loss, I'm reminded of John 15:13. Greater love has no one than this, that someone lay down his life for his friends. Please join me in praying for Deputy Sykes' wife, Amber, their daughter, Lindsay, and all of Brandon's loved ones as they continue to mourn this fallen hero.
He continues on to say, please also join me in prayer for a swift recovery for Deputy White, as well as Sheriff Whittle and the entire Columbia County Sheriff's Office.
And more local schools are showing their support for the deputies by wearing blue tomorrow. One of those include River Ridge Elementary School in Columbia County. We've seen so many different schools and businesses all across our community showing support for these two deputies here.
Yeah, and it will be absolutely inspiring to see all those ribbons along the route. We are tracking storms on Friday and Saturday.
And we have your First Alert Chief Meteorologist Riley Hale with us here at a look at our weekend outlook here. Riley, what are we expecting?
Yeah, guys, we went ahead and actually issued a first alert for Saturday. We have started to notice that there's a little bit higher chance for maybe seeing some strong to even severe thunderstorms Saturday, so we're going to go ahead and pull that trigger. First alert is in effect Saturday. Make sure you are staying weather aware, especially since it's a weekend day. We have a lot of people outside trying to enjoy this warmer weather we have outside, but want to make sure you are staying aware and just keep an eye to the sky. We got a few storms in the forecast tomorrow. I think most of those tomorrow should stay sub-severe, but this is the outlook for Saturday that will stay in effect through Saturday night. It's a marginal risk from the Storm Prediction Center, so we're not expecting widespread severe storms, but there's going to be storm activity. Some of them could pulse up enough to produce those strong wind gusts, maybe even some hail up to the size of quarters. So a couple different severe weather threats we're looking at. Here's how these rain chances materialize over the next couple of days. For tomorrow, mainly afternoon, early evening, we have a chance for a few hit or miss storms. You can see by Saturday that chance is much higher, so that's why we have issued that first alert once again. A little bit higher chance to see some of those thunderstorms Saturday, and some of them could be on the strong side. All going to be driven by this cold front. This has actually kicked up a few showers and even thunderstorms up towards Clarks Hill Lake this afternoon. Right now, mostly dry from our Harlem radar, outside of a little shower there just north of downtown Washington, heading into Lincoln County. Have an update on those rain chances Friday and Saturday again in just about 10 minutes.
Thanks, Riley. Former Georgia State Representative Ben Harbin has died. The Richmond County coroner says he died of natural causes and it was not a suspicious death. The coroner says he was found dead at the Fairfield Inn on Washington Road last night. After Harbin's career as a legislator ended over a decade ago, he lived in Atlanta and worked as a lobbyist. According to his friends, he was in Augusta for an event honoring his late daughter on Sunday. The family checked at the hotel and found him dead. They say Harbin had been suffering from health issues. Georgia Governor Brian Kemp releasing a statement on former Representative Harbin's death. The governor says, in part, quote, "Our entire family is mourning the passing of former state representative and chairman of the House Appropriations Committee, Ben Harbin. A dedicated public servant, he helped to balance our state budgets and maintain our AAA bond rating. We are praying for his family and loved ones in the days and weeks ahead during this time of grieving."
We are learning more after an Aiken man was caught on camera attacking a hospice worker in her car outside of a patient's home.
Officers say 79-year-old John Rosso was arrested for assault and battery in the third degree for that incident on Bell Reeve Drive. Now, authorities telling us today they have no knowledge of any medical issues for Rosso. This is video of that incident. As you can see here, the worker rolls her window down and Rosso starts yelling at her. He then allegedly hits her in the face here. The victim told officers as she tried to get out of her car, Rosso slammed the door on parts of her body. Reports say the victim crawled over her console and left through the passenger door, making her way towards the door of the home. Authorities say Rosso ran after her and hit her in the face again. Then the victim tried to hit him back. Reports say the homeowner ran outside to help the victim as she was being attacked here. Rosso's bond was set at more than $1,000. We will have much more coming up on News 12 at 6 o'clock with this. A manhunt is underway for a suspect who police say is armed and dangerous in Charleston County. An emergency alert has been issued for the county. Authorities say he was last seen in Sullivan's Island near a preschool where multiple pedestrians were hit, including 2 children. 1 child and 1 adult were taken to the hospital. Another child was treated at the scene and then released. Officers say the driver ran away from the scene on foot and was last seen armed with a knife. A shelter-in-place remains in effect for Sullivan's Island. Will continue to follow this. We have a safety alert to tell you about. There's a boil water advisory in Beach Island. The areas impacted include Pine Log Road from Glen Hill Drive to Hillman Street, Oxford Place, and Keys Dairy Road. There has been no confirmed contamination in the system, but because of loss of pressure, you are being asked to boil your water for at least 1 minute before drinking or cooking. Vice President J.D. Vance in Charleston, South Carolina, marking the Trump administration.
More than a year, bars and restaurants have been begging South Carolina lawmakers to do something to address skyrocketing insurance costs that are forcing many to